Hello, we are students of Accra Academy and we are here to do a presentation on photosynthesis. Now, my name is Agbode Evans and my friend here is Awu Michael.
Hi.
Now, photosynthesis, as we all know, is the process by which green plants manufacture their own food using water and carbon dioxide in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. Oxygen is usually given off as a byproduct of photosynthesis. Now, our first question says that we should explain three factors that affect the rate of photosynthesis. There are numerous factors that affect the rate of photosynthesis, but three of them are chlorophyll concentration. Now, chlorophylls found in the chloroplast are the site for the trapping of light energy to kickstart the process of photosynthesis. Now, the more the chlorophyll to volume ratio of the leaf, the more sunlight that will be trapped, so the more energy that will be gotten. But if the concentration of chlorophyll should fall as a result of disease or maybe normal aging process, the rate of photosynthesis will be reduced in the plant. And our second factor is light intensity. Light, as we all know, is the major source of energy for photosynthesis to occur. When we subject a plant to different light intensity, and the graph is plotted for the rate at each point, it will be seen that an increase in light intensity will cause a rise in rate of photosynthesis till it reaches its maximum point, then it levels out. At this point, there is no way an increase in light intensity will cause the rate of photosynthesis to increase. So rate of photosynthesis usually increases with light, but it gets to a certain point where light intensity does not affect the rate anymore. Now, light is not usually limiting, that is, it doesn't really reduce the rate of photosynthesis, but for shaded plants or plants which are in the dark or maybe are dawn or dark, light tends to be limiting, that is, plants do not get more of sunlight. And our next factor over here is carbon dioxide concentration. Now, the carbon dioxide concentration in the atmosphere is only 0.03%. Now, an increase in carbon dioxide concentration will cause the rate of photosynthesis to increase. Now, if a graph is drawn using rate of concentration of carbon dioxide, it will be seen that when the concentration is 0.03, the rate of photosynthesis isn't that high. Even when the temperature is increased to maybe 40 degrees Celsius and the concentration is still the same, there will be an insignificant increase in rate of photosynthesis. But when the concentration of the carbon dioxide is raised and the temperature remains constant, we will see that there will be a marked increase in the rate of photosynthesis, showing that an increase in the concentration of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere will lead to an increase in the rate of photosynthesis. Now, our second question says that two plants, one is placed by the window and one is placed in the open field, which one will have a higher rate of photosynthesis? Now, plants, as we all know, all need light energy to undertake photosynthesis. Now, plant B will have a higher rate of photosynthesis because it will be exposed to more rays of the sun. But plant A, which is by the window, might in one way or another not get enough sunlight, that is, it might get shaded, so its rate of photosynthesis will be reduced. So plant B in the open field will have a higher rate of photosynthesis. And our third question says that does rate of photosynthesis always increase with an increase in temperature? And the answer to this statement is no. Why? Because photosynthesis, as we all know, is catalyzed by enzymes, and enzymes are proteins. So when the temperature becomes too high for them, they might get denatured. Now, photosynthesis occurs at a constant temperature of, let's say, 20 degrees Celsius. Now, if the temperature should exceed 40 degrees Celsius, the proteins will become denatured. that is the enzyme. So the rate of photosynthesis will be what? Drastically reduced. So this will lead to a decrease in the rate of photosynthesis. And another reason also is that when the temperature is high but the other factors are limiting, maybe the carbon dioxide concentration in the atmosphere is low or light intensity is not that much, the rate will still be what? Low. So increase in temperature does not always increase the rate of photosynthesis. So our presentation was factors that affect photosynthesis are carbon dioxide concentration, light intensity, chlorophyll concentration. And a plant placed in the open field will have a higher rate of photosynthesis because it will have more light energy, and temperature does not always increase. An increase in temperature does not always increase the rate of photosynthesis. Thank you.